There it go. They can hear me now. I'll tell you these little settings that go to show it. Nobody was on earlier, and I didn't have Jay Sims the Lion to give me a mic check, so I didn't know. But basically, we're talking about these habits, man, like how when the habit become automatic, you stop paying attention to it. That's basically what happens. And you do stuff on autopilot. Like I was talking about working in a warehouse or around heavy equipment. You stop paying attention to things. You just do it. Like we used to, that warehouse is big, and we used to jump on the forks and catch a ride down at the warehouse or climb up these racks and do all this stuff. We did all that, but you get used to it. Just like surgery. My wife do that. And they handle these scalpels and all this stuff like nothing. Bam, there you go. They get used to it. So what is he getting to? What we're trying to get to is that if you make a good habit, if you create a good habit, it can become automatic and you just do it. Just like those people who run every day, or those people who lift weights and exercise. It's automatic. They just do it. So this is showing us how to make it obvious. All right. He says the process of behavior change always starts with awareness. You need to be aware of your habits before you can change them. You got to know what you do. You got to know what things make that. I just dealt with that. So I'm going to tell y'all what. I just went to the doctor today. Went to the doctor. Sat down in a chair. They do the triage of things. Hold my arm out. They put the blood pressure cuff on my arm, turn the machine on, open my mouth. They put the thermometer in, they check my temperature, check my weight, all that stuff. Next thing I know, I looked and my blood pressure was like 168. No, 148 over 100. And that ain't right. But I knew what it was. I knew it was higher than usual because I had medication and I wasn't taking it. Because guess what? My habit is when I'm in the car on the way to work, I grab that pill and pop it in, and then I keep going. But guess what? I was on spring break the other week, and I wasn't taking my meds. So that's what I'm saying. That's to be aware of that habit. So now I'm aware of why it happened, so I can do something about it. So he goes on. Now we got two more little things to review. We're gonna talk about it real fast, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Pointing and calling. Now, this is interesting. So, in Japan, the Japan rail system, and if you study anything about the Japanese manufacturing or like Toyota, any of that stuff, they do a lot of things that may seem like it takes a lot of time, but they want to reduce mistakes and make sure the product is perfect. So, with this, they got the bullet trains, right? Fast trains. And it can't be late and people can't be hurt. So what they do, they have a point and call system. They point at and call out everything they do. So that they roll up, signal is green, opening the door, getting out, checking the platform. So they saying all of that stuff out loud. And what did they found? They reduced all of their errors by 85%, and all accidents got reduced by 30%. Now, in America, we didn't want to do all that. So all we do is just point it out. So they're just pointing at it. And they managed to reduce their errors by 57% in New York. Ain't bad, but if they would have called it all out. Now, he talks about this. He says, I'm going to read from it. My wife does something similar. Whenever we are preparing to walk out the door for a trip, she verbally calls out the most essential items in her packing list. Now, check this out. I know y'all heard this. Listen to this. I got my keys. I got my wallet. I got my glasses. I got my husband. So that's what his wife does. But think about it. We kind of do that too. I do that. When I'm really got to be organized and get stuff together, I got this, I call it out what I got. So what is he leading up to? He's leading up to making a point and call system for our life. Now, this is I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try to put it in the group to see if we can or maybe I might have to go talk about it a little more. How to find out what your habits are. So what he's proposing here is to make a list of everything that you do. And you make your own habit scorecard. That's what he called it. So you can know all of the things. So let me blow it up. Let me see if I can show it to you here. Make this a little bit bigger. Okay, that's work. All right, let me share the screen. Remove that. And then we're gonna share the screen here. We're gonna share that. Let me throw that up there. Okay. Oh, maybe it ain't gonna be so good. Hold on, let me throw it over here. Spread it out a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now, this is the list. He's talking about this list right here. Simple thing where your list might start. So look at it. Wake up, turn off the alarm, check my phone, go to the bathroom, weigh myself, take a shower. For me, you know what it looked like? Wake up, press the snooze button, wake up, check my email, get up, go to the bathroom, take a shower, you know. So what you want to do is he says here, make a list of your daily habits. Let me make that a little bigger there. Make a list of your daily habits. And he goes on, brush my teeth, floss my teeth, put on deodorant, hang up the towel, get dressed. So once you do that, he says this, once you have a full list, look at each behavior and ask yourself, is this a good habit or a neutral habit or a bad habit? If it's good, put a plus. If it's bad, put a minus. And the reason why he's doing this is because the number one thing is to be aware of your habits. How can you be aware of them if you don't write them down? So that's what he wants us to do, write them down. So this is what his list looks like. He got wake up, that's neutral because everybody gonna wake up. Turn off an alarm, that's neutral. But for me, I would have had hit the snooze button. That's a bad habit. I need to just get up out the bed every day. So I will put a negative by that. He says, check my phone. That's a negative habit. Yeah, I kind of sit in the bed for about 15 minutes, scrolling through, looking at what happened overnight. I don't need to do that. But look at this one. Put on deodorant. That's a plus. Everybody got to put on deodorant. Got to do that. Now, he says the marks you get to a particular habit will depend on your situation and your goals. So whatever you're trying to do. So right here, somebody trying to lose weight, eating a bagel with peanut butter every morning is a bad habit. But if you're trying to gain weight, that's a good habit. So it all depends on you. All right. So we about to the end here. And I'm gonna try to put up an example in the group of a habit scorecard. And that way it's like the point and call system. The more you point stuff out, the more you give things names. Now you know because you've said it out of your mouth, you verbalize it. There it is. Now he says pointing and calling raises the level of awareness from a non-conscious habit to a more conscious level by verbalizing your action. And the habit scorecard is simple, so you can be aware of your behavior. So that was chapter 4. And I told y'all this was going to be short. I may have to redo it again because my microphone wasn't on. But I got to go and feed the kid. So I'll see y'all next week. And the nerd show. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to do another one. And the reason why is my son has a job now. But the positive thing is he's working at the movie theater, so we can get in the movies for free and then have stuff to talk about on the nerd show. So maybe I have to do it through the week or something. Or maybe wait till the summertime and then see if you want to jump on with me. Because we gotta talk about the Flash movie, we gotta talk about the Mario movie, like all kinds of stuff. So we got plenty of things to do. All right. That's it for the book study here. Atomic Habits. Yeah. Yeah, I know. He got a job. The boy got a job. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. We just had no, you know what? I'm gonna try to get him. Well, I'm gonna have to take a break till school get out because he's still doing homework and stuff like that. But when summertime come, then we can probably do the nerd show through the week. I'm gonna try to get him on 1 or 2 episodes here because he only work on the weekends. That the busy times. So we can hit that up. So, but yeah, but you know what? Feel free to call me. You hit me up. I don't care. That's good. I like talking to my people too. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and feed the boys. Getting on 8 o'clock. We just had to do a real quick one and just catch y'all up. Jay Sims the Lion. You know, he got his delivery business going, so he's out making deliveries right now. But he'll be back as soon as he can. But I'm gonna encourage him to go out and make the money because it's 2023 and these 2023 prices. I ain't ready for them. Hey, I know it, bro. We gotta do some nerds. All right, I'll tell you what. I tell you what, man. Nerd show. Uh, he work on Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Maybe if he gets with his homework, I could probably do one tomorrow. I'll see. I'll see. So anyway, that's it. The book is Atomic Habits. That was chapter 4. Quick summary of that for the people that just tuned in. Your brain pick up on cues automatically. So when you do that, you stop paying attention and you just do it by itself, automatic, like cleaning on Saturday mornings and stuff like that. That's a cue, automatic. Now you got to be aware of your habits. And how do you be aware of your habits? You call it out, you point it, you name it, you give it a spot on the list. Now you know what you're doing. How does that work for you? You create new cues, you create new habits that will become automatic. Think about it. If you want to be one of those exercise people, those runners, now you don't even have to think about it. Make yourself get up and run or do anything because it's automatic. So that's where we at. Chapter 5 next week. Hopefully we all be back full of strength. Jason's the line to be back with me. Um, and it's titled The Best Way to Start a New Habit. So let's see what we got. So anyway, that's it for me. So you know I love y'all. God love y'all and all that. So everybody have a blessed day.